y'all can't take care of a man, why even try to waste your time talking to him? You're broke.
I like this new wave of men who want to be taken care of. I actually love it. I think men in general shouldn't even work. Like, I don't even know why we have male government officials. Men shouldn't even have to handle a job as stressful as making laws. We should take all of the male government officials out of office and replace them with women, because men should be living a relaxed life. Can y'all imagine what the world would be like if we kept men cleaning, cooking? You know what? If we just kept men occupied and didn't let them outside. Can you imagine what it would be like to walk outside and it's just women? Can you imagine?
This is the insanity. Women think that it's office jobs. Men are complaining about office jobs. Why don't you talk about the garbage men, the lawn care men, the construction men? No, office, well ventilated jobs where you don't have to work, where you don't have to really do a whole lot. That's the kind of job she thinks that men are complaining about. Ain't that something, right? The insanity, right? This is why women don't really. It seems like women don't really critically think, right? All she mentioned was an office job, lawmakers, right? And women constantly fight for being CEOs. Women fight for office jobs, right? Jobs that either office jobs or jobs that make a lot of money. You don't see no woman fighting to be your plumber, right? Any woman fighting to be your garbage man. Any woman to fight to be your mailman. Any woman fighting to be a construction worker. Where are they? Where are the women fighting for that, right? Fighting for rights to be in those jobs? No. They want ace jobs that you can sit down. Jobs that are office jobs, AC, where there are air-conditioned jobs. That's the jobs they're fighting for. CEOs, that's the job they want. Yes, because most men works in the government, right? Most men work in the government. Most men are CEOs. Most men work in office. No, most men are labor jobs. They work in labor jobs. So really, where's your argument? I would love it, right? She said it. Take out most men, right? Have them be in the home. In my honest opinion, men would jump at the chance to switch places with women, right? Not do labor's jobs, right? Not digging ditches, not paving roads, not carrying boxes or any of that shit, forklifting, construction work. Most men would gladly be a house husband than having to do those laborious, intensive jobs. This is why, right? Most women they ignore the fact that most men die early because of these laborious jobs, these dangerous jobs, these very strenuous jobs. It's not that strenuous to sit in an office and make a law. So no, that's the foolishness of women like this, right? They think men are complaining about what? Working in an office? No. Men are complaining, or men are not even complaining, but I mean, this is the thing, right? Most men don't work in those kind of jobs. That's not the majority of men. So really, she said, like, her foolishness is unbelievable, right? I would love to see the role switches and see how women fare, right? How women are now, the ones that are, throwing away garbage, doing all the labor-intensive things. Your mechanics, your all this stuff. I mean, you think in the most famous men's, or at least the most famous cooks, they're men. Men don't mind cooking, right? Men don't mind cleaning, right? Men don't mind domestic work. It's just not equal, right? Because definitely women want equality, right? So, the insanity. Oh, also, the critical thinking is lacking because she would have known that the creator she was stitching, he was being sarcastic, right? He was trying to be like, oh, he's the woman, right? And so this is how women act. This is how women say, the things the women say. So really, she would have guessed that, seen that, right? And this is the thing, right? Men are not saying that, oh, I don't want to work. Men are saying that, why am I not treated the same? Why do women expect to be treated better than men?
I'm going through a divorce because I found out my husband has been having an affair for over 2 years. One of the realizations I'm having now, as I'm about 3 months into this divorce, is that I now have to give up some of my time with our kids during the holidays and just during everyday weeks because of a choice that he made. And I don't think that's fair.
Before I talk about my controversial opinion, this is a thing where I think cheating is wrong. Having an affair, cheating, not talking to your spouse, if you're unhappy, that's wrong, right? It's a shitty thing to do. But here's my controversial opinion that people have no self-reflection. Yes, it's a choice that he made, but you neglect the choices you made. In a relationship, I think it's rarely ever one-sided, right? The fall of a relationship is rarely ever one-sided. So he may have cheated, but you probably made the relationship unbearable. Probably. But like I said, right, that there is no excuse for him having an affair. If he was unhappy, he should have brought it up to her. And if he did brought it up to her, he should have been the one to file for divorce. If that's it, he can't stand it, right? I would recommend to try to fix it, but if he saw no way of fixing it, then it's better off for you to file for divorce and then move on. But this is the thing, right? I think that a lot of women in situations like this only see one-sided. Say, oh, he cheated. He destroyed the family. He did destroy the family, but in all honesty, he's not the only one who contributed to it, right? Because this is the thing where a lot of women would leave a marriage because they're unhappy. So why can't men, right? If men are unhappy, they can leave the marriage too. But you know what? Men maybe their way of going about it is idiotic, right? Where they don't want to destroy the marriage, but they just want to find happiness somewhere else. I see it and I understand it, but again, at the end of the day, if you promise to commit to someone, you should commit to someone. If you don't want to, then you make it known. I don't like the secrets and lies too. So again, I'm not condoning that. But what I'm really my main point is that a lot of people and women in these cases that they seem to not realize that it's not alone. It's not a one-sided thing. Yes, the man cheated, but we forget that, or women forget that they may contribute to this man's action. Because you gotta think, this man has been with her for years before marrying her, most likely, and then he committed to her marriage, right? Then years of marriage, and then children. So these level of commitment, these actions, he must have loved her. He must have been, he must want to have been, happy to marry her. But we sometimes forget that we neglect the relationships a lot of time. And then if the men that you choose aren't as emotionally intelligent or as emotionally vocal, well, they might not say certain things, or they may not even try to fix the relationship. They just might find some other way to, find happiness. And like I said, I'm not agreeing with that, but we forget that there's two parties to it. So the relationships don't really fall just because of one party, right? It wasn't because, his marriage was unbelievably amazing, right? He was so happy, like he was fulfilled every day, and then he just decided to cheat. It's not like that, really. So I just want to think that a lot of times you're not helping no one by not recognizing the things that you did to contribute to the fall of your relationship, right? It's not like you made the fall of the relationship, but you contributed. And I think that's a good self-reflection that, you know what? I had a part in the fall of the relationship. I think that's better. And also, here's the thing where she said that, like, it sounds kind of selfish in her think that, okay, she's sacrificing her time for his actions. But again, you contribute to it. So really, you ever think he has to now sacrifice his time as well for, for the fall of the relationship, right? Because she contributed into the unhappiness of the marriage, right? That's the thing where, again, people don't realize that, you know what, they are part of the problem, right? Not the whole problem, but they're part of it. So, yeah, life is not fair. This is how it
That
is.
80-20 rule we were talking about?
So, but is that fair to say then that some women don't qualify for
Yes.
hypergamy?
Yes, many women don't qualify. In fact, 90% of women don't qualify for a hypergamous relationship.
I don't know why some women feel that all women will get a provider, but some just won't. Some women do not have the discipline to change, and therefore, no matter how many videos they watch, no matter how much makeup they buy and how many clothes they buy, they themselves have not done the proper work. So a lot of women will never secure a provider because they're not disciplined enough.
What makes you think that just because you're a woman, as you are, that a man is going to want to get you, provide, and protect for you? The entitlement is crazy to me. You know, the entitlement is very crazy to me. And the fact that we don't hold ourselves accountable, we are never going to be better. And I think that's why the majority of you women that are always complaining about providers or protectors, you guys all have the same aesthetic, you all talk the same, and none of you guys will ever be married. You've never had a provider or protector, and you won't.
Please check out my bro, JFK Gomez. He does amazing videos. This is the thing, right, with a lot of women. And here's women saying itself, saying you the truth, the facts. That honestly, having provider men, hypergamy, men that will take care of all the bills, take care of you and stuff like that, is a luxury. Being a stay-at-home mom, being a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home girlfriend, is a luxury most people can't afford. Most. The majority can't afford it. You will this is why I said 50-50 is how it is for average people. That's it, right? Where you provide, the man provide, the woman provide, they chip in together. Both are contributing to the household, both are contributing to the child rearing, both are putting in work, right? If you find a man that doesn't, then that man is not for you. But you should at least want that a man is like contributing. He is at least taking care of himself, right? So you don't have to worry about his side. And that's how it works. That's how it works for average people in today's day and age. This is the thing, the craziness with especially the dating scene, where practically all women, majority of women, are asking for the same type of men. 6 figures, 6 foot, 6 inches, 6 packs, all these things. Again, those men are rare. And most women don't qualify for those men. That's why it's the insanity of women. And you wonder why a lot of women are single. And a lot of women, they say, oh, they just choose single because they have no real choice. They have no real choice because they chose to just give up. They chose to give up because if you can't have what you want, you give up. Okay, fine. But again, at the end of the day, it is women are doing it. They have the craziest expectations and entitlement, the audacity to want the top percent men, and yet really you're not really top percent women in men's eyes. Again, these men are top percent because they are top percent in women's eyes. They are valuable, they are rare. But a lot of these women, they are not top percent in men's eyes. They don't have the value in men's eyes. That's why you think, why do women that make 6 figures single? Because you having money, you having 6 figures, you having a career, you having accomplishments, does not mean you're valuable in men's eyes as in the dating market prospect, okay? That does not add value to you, right? And the women are so confused about that. Why am I making so much money, so accomplished in my career? I have an amazing job, amazing career, amazing business, yet I'm still single. Because that's not what makes you valuable. It's what makes the men that you want valuable, because that's what women value. Job, career, financial stability, financial excess. Men do not value that.